We'll guide you through how to use a laptop. If you find this useful, then consider subscribing and liking the video. Perhaps you've just gone and bought one and you're figuring out how you can use it, or you're looking to go and get one. If you're interested in getting this model here, which is an HP laptop, we'll put a link down below. That's an affiliate link which supports the channel and no extra cost. But without any further ado, let's get into this. So what we have done here is this laptop is already turned on. So what you want to do, if yours is yet to be turned on, is on it, there's going to go and be a power button, usually at the top here. You can see here there isn't actually one, but it's actually on the keyboard, as you can see just here. So you can tap and hold that for a couple seconds and it should turn on. If it doesn't, you can go and connect it to the power. This is just a power cable and adapter which plugs into the wall into the laptop. When you go and turn it on, just to go and move the cursor, you use this trackpad here. You can go and do a left click, which is a normal click, or a right click to go and get more options, as you can see. And then the keyboard's pretty straightforward. You see the key, you press it to go and get to the letter and input that onto the laptop. So now we're going to go through the different apps and features you're going to go and need. So if you want to go and access the files, you're going to go and be using the File Explorer. This looks like this here. It's this icon. And you can go and always press search at the bottom to go and access it. So if we go and left click on that, we'll go and open up and you can go and get your different files. You can see your downloads, documents, pictures, music and videos. For example, I can come into my documents and you can go and create folders by right clicking and you'll get a list and you can hover over new and you can go and create a folder just to go and keep things organized. That's how you access them. And if you go and download things from the internet, they'll go and appear in the downloads folder here. Next, what we can do is you can go and access the internet. So to go and connect, first of all, you can actually come down to the bottom right here and there'll be a Wi-Fi icon, which you can go and click on, or we can come to our settings. So you can press the Windows Start button here at the bottom, come up here and find settings, and we can then go and left click on it, go to the left and you can go and press network and internet. Make sure Wi-Fi is turned on and you can go and click on it. And you can then go and press show available networks and go and join a network. You'll need to go and enter in the password, which you can find on the back of your router, and then you'll be connected to the internet. And once you're connected to the internet, you can go and see it down there. And what you can do is you can go and open up Microsoft Edge at the bottom here. If you can't see it, you can always press search. So Microsoft Edge is a web browser, so you can go and click on it, and this is how you can go and access the internet. So let me just go and accept this here. So here we have Google. You can then go and search for different things. If you go and have a Google account, you can sign into the top right and you can start accessing the different Google services like Google Drive, YouTube, etc. Next, what I want to cover is the Microsoft Store. So in my taskbar is just here, but you can always once again go and search for it at the bottom. So the Microsoft Store is essentially an app store for your laptop. Now it is important to know is that you can go and download apps directly from websites. So that is an option, but I really like the Microsoft Store because you can go and browse it. So we can come to the left, you can go and press apps, gaming, there's AI Hub and themes, but we can come to apps and you're gonna see loads of different apps. So we can go and scroll down here. So you've got PDF editors, CapCut is a great video editor, but let's say you wanted to go and get, I'm thinking of an app you probably know, is like something like WhatsApp. You can go and get the app for that. So I can go and type that in and we've got WhatsApp and you can go and click on it and you can then go and press get and we can go and get it onto our laptop and then we can go and connect our phone to it. So that's really convenient to go and use. If you want to go and add your email, you can go and use the Outlook app just here. So once again, if that isn't in your taskbar, you can always press search at the bottom and go and type in Outlook like so, and you can go and click on it and it will go and open up and you can go and add your email account. So this makes it really easy to go and send and receive emails. So I can actually go and sign with my Microsoft account. I'm already signed in here. So you can go through that there. But that is how you can go and then set up your emails. But now you should have a good idea on how you can go and use your laptop for beginners. If you found this useful, then consider subscribing and liking the video.